Hey guys, my name is ZARNOV and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Welcome to the channel and welcome to what is going to be a legendary difficulty survival mode playthrough on Skyrim the Anniversary Edition. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So for those of you who don't know what the Anniversary Edition has done, it has essentially released a lot of Creation Club content. I think it's $20, or it was at least 20 Australian dollars to upgrade to the Anniversary Edition, and it came with a lot of different things, one of them being Survival Mode. Now, Survival Mode adds a lot of different mechanics to the game, you know, such as you're now required to sleep, you're now required to eat, you're now required to stay warm, all things like that. And when you kind of add those onto legendary difficulty, the game becomes just 10 times harder again, I would say. So just very quickly gonna roll through, show you I am indeed playing on legendary difficulty, and I am indeed going to have it saving every 10 minutes because I don't want to die and have to do a lot of work all over again. It just involves a lot of cutting, which I don't want to do. I want to avoid cutting as much as possible in this playthrough so it feels as organic as possible. You know, and in addition to that, I'm not going to be talking while the NPCs are talking, those kinds of things. So without any more hold up, let's get into the beginning sequence.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, you could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
I'm just going to interject real here and just say, how good does this game look after how old it is? And sure, all the re-releases of it, and obviously there's updated textures and stuff, but essentially what I'm trying to say is this game just really holds up. Like, you can still play this game however many years after its release, and I still get excited. I still get genuinely excited to play this game.
Sure, Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
He is so scared right now. He just won't stop looking at me. Please stop. Thank you.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Dad? Where are they going?
We need to go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa!
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Who are you? The classic. Well, for me, I'm going to be going a mage build. So the toss-up is going to be between Breton and High Elf, for me personally. Now, for you, those of you that don't know, High Elves start with, I think it's 50 extra base magicka. They get a boost to all their magicka stats. And they've got a really handy racial ability where they regenerate magicka really, really quickly. And that's handy for the early start of the game, especially. Like, really, really handy. However, the Breton's passive ability is they are resistant to all forms of magic and can call upon the dragon skin power to absorb spells. I personally believe those two things are really helpful, not only in the early game but also in the late game, because you know, as a high elf, you can have those abilities, but in the late game, when you start getting really into enchanting and all those kinds of things, those abilities kind of lose their worth, whereas the Breton's resistance to magic is handy to have regardless all the way through. So we're just going to quickly make our character here. We'll have him a little bit darker, and we'll have him nice and small, a nice small mage. We'll fix up his complexion. I don't intend on spending too much time in the character creation, because you know, this is, for me personally, if I don't rush myself out of this, I can get stuck in it for ages and just be, you know, changing up the smallest things that shouldn't matter too much. So I'm gonna do my best. I'm really starting to struggle, but do my best to just quickly fly through this and just get the gameplay started. So we'll get him going with, yeah, I like that look. One wide eye. We'll clean up his brows a bit, I think. Yep. The mouth is fine. Lips are fine. Hair. I usually find as soon as you change the hair color, it almost changes the whole character. Like, look, all of a sudden he's 20 years younger. So we'll change the color, change the actual hairstyle. I'm thinking, I'm thinking that, and we'll clean up the beard a little, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe not all the way black, we'll keep it like that. Yeah, that's nice. I'm happy with that. So, finish and name your character, yes. And we are going to be naming this guy Thorin Virolt.
You from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to High Rock. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Hey, he's not on the list. Just kill him anyway. Makes sense. But at least old Hadvar was sorry. That makes everything better.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut.
Now, I'm just going to pause it real quick here and stipulate that I won't actually be looking at this scene, because I've heard that apparently YouTube has a little bit of a problem with this scene going down, and I'm not looking for any trouble. So I will be looking at the 3 beautiful Stormcloaks to my left.
And let's get this over with.
learn our as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors were smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Breton!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Just imagine being picked up and accused of a crime you haven't committed, and you're literally just being knelt down onto the block, about to have your head locked off.
What in
I could not
oblivion is
imagine
that?
a worse
Sentry,
fate.
What do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Dragon!
Jackie, and let's go. Alright, I'm really quickly going to have to change up some controls here, because I was trying to sprint there and it was stopping me. What do I have to press to sprint? Alt. Let's change that to shift. There we go, and alt is now run, I guess. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
Let's do it.
We just need to move some of these.
Oh.
See the inn on the other side.
Scene.
Jump through the roof and keep going.
Gotcha.
Go.
Will do.
We'll follow when we come.
Ah, you're not coming with me? Okie dokie. Seems like a bit of a setup.
Get over here! Hammond, you need to get over here! Now! That boy, you're doing great. Toro! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
Alright, you're the boss. Let's
Take care
go.
of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you.
Stay close to the wall!
Keep your eyes on it.
You're facing the wrong way there, fella. You probably deserve that.
Quickly, follow me!
Into the keep, soldiers! We're leaving!
Keep your eyes on it.
And now we come to the first decision of the game. Do we side with the Stormcloaks or the Imperials?
Just this time. Fine, I off the train. Swallow the sabotage.
Now, I usually tend to side with the Imperials just because of the start that you get and the easy alliances or friends you get at the very start once you get to the first little town.
We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Okie dokie.
There you go.
Mwah.
Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these bones.
Now this is also completely vanilla.
Look around.
No mods in this playthrough, as you can probably see, not even the unofficial Skyrim patch. And it's weird that they still have not fixed something like this. This has always been a problem where this table merges into that bookcase and it's just never been fixed, ever.
You better get that
Grab all that.
Sort a few swings too.
Now one thing we're going to be conscious of as well is our carry weight, because as soon as we leave this tunnel, or the tutorial tunnel, and we can turn on survival mode, our carry weight is going to go way down. So, conjuration, we're going to definitely get that out. And we probably won't need that.
We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole keep.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Okay, you first.
Hold up now.
If you want to die,
Now for those of you that don't know, it's actually a lot better to just spam the fire like this, because targets on fire take more fire damage. Oh, jeez, come on. Are you serious? I don't even have enough magic for that. Come on, surely. Surely. I'll be with you in a second, Advar. You just keep, there we go. Alright, I suppose we're going to have to get out the sword here. Otherwise, we'll be doing nothing. There we go. And we'll take that. And we'll leave that. And we'll put flames back in the right. Now I really want to try and avoid leveling up any other skills, because it's just going to be putting up our overall level and not actually benefiting us for anything long term, and it's just going to make the enemies around us level up as well. Come on, give me that carriage. Come on, give me the cabbage. There we go. So we want to get also as much food as we can, keeping in mind that hunger levels are going to become a very big problem. Get this back out, because I just heard our familiar die. And let's favorite these as well, actually, while we're here. So favorite, yep, and favorite. And let's get him out straight away. Harvest these. Again, more food. You really want to be trying to collect everything you can while you're in here, especially on legendary survival mode. It really is. I'm sorry it's so disappointing, but all I can do is spit flames at you every few seconds.
An old
Alrighty.
store. See if you can find some potions. Might come in handy.
Take that. We'll probably end up dropping the Alto wine. Salt's very good. Can't think of what we're going to use the Alto wine for, so that might be the first thing to go. And probably the basket as well. I can't see myself using that. So we'll drop that real quick. Up there from memory. Alright.
Done then. This way.
Let's go.
The torture room. God, I wish we
Yeah, you're actually a good fella, Advar. I wish more Imperials were like you and I wouldn't feel so bad about going with you guys at the start. Cool.
That'll teach you to cross me.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to actually be able to take any of these things.
These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon. Please, don't make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us.
So this is the first novice lock that you will encounter, and thank goodness I did not embarrass myself and snap that lockpick. And these are exactly what I was looking for, or what I needed. Now you can unlock these other cages as well, just for a bit of extra experience. I will, because why not? Getting good at lockpicking isn't a bad thing. And I believe it's not on this one, but on the next lock we pick, we actually get a skill level up.
Grab what. Anna, let's go.
There we go.
There's no way out of that.
And we'll go in here because there's a little skeleton in here and he's got some stuff for us to loot, it looks like. Bone meal and coins, we'll take it. Alright, now let's chuck on these. And we'll chuck on... Sweet. Got a little bit of an armor rating and got some buffs to our magic.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
Coming, Hadvar? There he is. And the torture assistants, there they are. Get this bad boy out here. Ooh, you gotta be very careful in Legendary Edition. Like if she does one power attack on me, I'm almost dead. Health goes all the way down. I'm actually surprised I haven't taken one hit yet. I definitely think I'll take it. Yeah, there's just too many storm folks. We need to really avoid it. So I gotta be careful. If you're wondering why I'm not taking anything again, it's because the carry weight, it's as soon as we leave the Tutoratunnel, I believe it goes to like 150, so it's just not worth it. That actually didn't do as much damage as I thought. We'll stick with them, probably be letting them tank a lot of this stuff for me. Oh, the torture assistant's dead, jeez. Bobbing and weaving while these guys try and shoot me. Nothing. That's unfortunate. I need to try and keep him alive. Oh well. Come on. Regenerate Magicka. Just keep dodging these arrows. please do not go down. However, if you go down with this two-handed guy especially, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me get around you. Oh, I just got 2 arrows in. That's not good. There we go. Nothing.
There you are.
Alright, time to crack out the healing spells. Another good thing to do is, like, whenever you can, heal yourself, because restoration levels so painfully slowly in this game, so any excuse you have to use restoration, use it. Even when you're outside of combat, it's good to just whack it out.
I'll make
Some very tough words for a man who was dead like 2 seconds later. We won't even be taking arrows because, again, in survival mode, these actually weigh, I believe it's 0.1, and there's not even a point in taking them for the possibility of selling them later. Even though mine arrows sell for 0, I'm just talking in general. It's just not worth it taking arrows anymore for any reason. Because you imagine the cumulative effect of 100 arrows all weighing 0.1, it starts to add up very quickly, especially when you only have 150 inventory space.
Alright, let's see if we can find a way out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see where this goes.
There's something here I can take as well. I'd say we're pretty lucky as well. Almost seems like we got some plot armor. Oh, is there anything to loot there? No, but yes, this is what he was talking about. A rock came down, destroyed the bridge. Again, another very annoying thing that they haven't fixed is the physics of like bones and stuff. You can just be running along, or you stand on top of it and they just start freaking out and you just start taking damage. And again, on Legendary, not really something you can afford. Let's get out this little boy. Again, just start trying to level up conjuration as much as you can. Hopefully he doesn't die too quickly. And these spiders are seeming to be pretty easy. Come on. Aggro on someone else, please. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh, I have been poisoned. Okay, I gotta take a potion. I am definitely going to die.
What next? Giant snakes.
You are just so weak when it comes to legendary difficulty. He hit me once. He hit me once, and then the poison effect would have killed me if I didn't take that potion. It's just insane. Alright, anything here? Iron dagger, no thank you. What is my carry weight at? I probably could have afforded to have been taking a few more things. Oh well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We'll take these. Take the iron helmet, take the black brine meat. And wait for Advar. Or not. He's just going to stay up there unless I run back up to him. And I would love to just keep going by myself, but I really can't. With what we got coming up next, I do need someone to tank some damage for me. Please, Advar, please. Come on. There we go. Thank you. You're almost there. Great work, buddy. Great work. You're killing it. You're killing it.
See her?
I see her.
I'd rather not tangle with her right now.
Oh, I'm probably going to, just for the experience.
Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take it by surprise.
Definitely not feeling lucky enough to use the bow.
Watch your back.
But what I will do is summon that wolf boy and just stand on this rock like coward while you guys take the bear on. I'll just sparkle it with a few flames here and there. There we go. And another thing that is likely going to, and has before in the past, get me killed quite a lot in this playthrough will be the kill cams, because the game expects you to kill something, especially when you're using magic. It'll expect you to kill something and go into a little kill cam, and while you're in the kill cam you'll either not kill it and then the thing will kill you, or the thing will kill you in the kill cam and there's nothing you can do about it, just because of the very little damage you actually do as a mage in the early game. And there's the end of the tutorial tunnel. And hopefully, here we go. Survival mode. Survival adds the need to eat, sleep, and stay warm. It also adds additional challenges such as no fast travel. That is going to be a big one. Reduced carry weight and leveling up only when you sleep. Reduced carry weight can manage, leveling up only when you sleep. It's okay, you know. There is that little technique you can do where you use a level up to heal yourself when you're just about to die. No longer a thing here. We'll just have to be a bit more careful. See the survival mode entry in help for details. Enable survival mode. You can enable or disable survival mode at any time from the gameplay settings menu. Enable survival mode. Yes.
Wait.
And as you can see, our carry weight went right down to 150.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. The closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
So, just coming straight out of the tutorial tunnel, the best thing you can do is start running around and grabbing a whole bunch of ingredients. So, I haven't found, there we go, some snowberries. There's usually a fair bit more as you go down. There'll be like snowberries, there'll be flowers. It's just good to grab pretty much everything you can while you're coming out. Go.
Listen,
here they
we
are.
should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Join the Imperial Legion. Maybe at a later date. I don't know. Let's talk to you for a
I
little
hope
bit.
that dragon isn't still flying around here somewhere.
You really think I should join the Imperial Legion? Hunger. Okay. You are hungry, which reduces your total available stamina, represented by a dark region in the stamina bar. Hunger also affects how quickly you can attack with weapons. Eat food to reduce your hunger. Cooked meals are significantly better at restoring hunger than raw, uncooked food. Eating raw meat may lead to contracting food poisoning. We definitely don't want that. Who were those other prisoners?
You didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants.
He's a traitor of some kind?
Right. The leader of the Stormcloaks. They claim to be fighting for Skyrim's freedom, but the war is really all about Ulfric wanting to be High King of Skyrim.
Who are the Stormcloaks?
You haven't heard of the civil war in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban on the worship of Talos to stir people up against the Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support, so a few months ago he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention.
How did you capture Ulfric?
A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the general turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the general changed his mind. You know the rest.
I definitely do know the rest. I thought dragons were all dead long ago.
So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed.
Why is the worship of Talos banned?
I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire, but here it's caused a lot of resentment. Native son and all that. Even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. But it wasn't like the Emperor had any choice, did he? If he hadn't signed the peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the Empire. Then where would Skyrim be? That's the part that Ulfric's supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together, the Thalmor will destroy us all.
And there we go.
We'd better keep moving. I feel like that dragon might be up there watching us right now.
So the way I'm going to go with this playthrough as well is I'm going to try my best to not talk while the characters are talking, and you know, when we come into contact with characters, I will try and talk and get as much lore out of them as possible. You know, that's just the way I like to kind of play the game. And here's another mechanic from survival mode: fatigue. You are now tired, which reduces your total available magicka, represented by a dark region in the magicka bar. Fatigue also decreases how quickly you recover magicka and stamina, and the effectiveness of potions. Sleep in a bed to reduce your fatigue. Sleeping indoors allows for more restful sleep than sleeping outdoors. Okay, oh my goodness, this is a lot to take in. This is more than I actually thought there was.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
Right, we're going to make a quick save here. And I'm going to travel over this way. We're going to ditch Hadvar for a little bit now. And when we're going to ignore these guys over here, because I'm thinking with my lack of stamina, my magicka going down, and just legendary difficulty in general, we will be fighting them for quite some time if I try and start something. So we're going to skip by them and we're going to go right up here. Worshipper. Worshipper. Nothing good. Worshipper. Worshipper. Iron Mace. I got some carry weight, so I'm going to actually start taking some stuff so I can sell it. Come here, get closer. Iron Mace. Hooded Monk Robes. Value 5. Value 3. How good. We're going to be making a lot of money here. Take all the gold we can. Definitely take the bread. Shrine of Talos. And I believe, yes, even now, to get all diseases and all that kind of stuff cured, it is no longer just as simple as pressing activate. You now have to make an offering of 100 gold. So we're going to skip that because we are not in a position to make any kind of offering right now. And shout out to everyone who doesn't actually know this. If you come up to this point, this little Shrine of Talos, you will always find those worshippers and this Thalmor agent, and he'll always have a random piece of enchanted gauntlets. And lucky for us, with the ingredients we've been picking up, that's actually pretty good. Creative potions are 12% more powerful, so we'll definitely be taking that. What else can we take? We'll definitely be taking the robes for their enchantment, and Thalmor orders. We'll give that a read. Potion of minor healing. We got 6 more weight. We'll take the boots. We'll take the gloves. And we'll take the iron dagger. And that is all we can take for now. We'll chuck these on because I believe they will give us a warmth rating. Yup. Yup. And there we go. And now we continue on our journey. Ah, this is another fella that always spawns in. I believe he's always walking up from this road just after you leave the tutorial. Oh, okay, good. I believe they won't aggro on me unless I actually go into their camp. So let's see what this guy has to say.
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Oh, thank you. Can you teach me about speechcraft?
Ah, well, after a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, well, let's just say best not.
Fair enough.
Not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude.
Well, after the trouble you probably got in for that, I don't blame you. What are you doing out here?
Why, to perform for my common man, of course. Why should only the courts and inns of wealthy towns be given the gift of music?
Ah. Well, I'm not in a position to make a request, my friend. I'm sorry. I just do not have the funds for it. So we're going to continue on our little journey and go to the little town of Riverwood, as Hadvar suggested. Stamina low. Your stamina is low, which may prevent you from sprinting or using power attacks. Drink a potion or wait for it to recover. Will do. Advice taken on board. Thank you, game. Just gonna jump down here. Now the unfortunate thing about not going to that bandit camp is there is a little treasure map you can get from there, and we're just gonna get the mage stone real quick. There is a treasure map you can get from there which will activate a chest, I believe, somewhere over there, and it's good to get some good items early on in the game. But that's a sacrifice we'll have to make for now because I cannot take them on. Keep gathering up ingredients. Another location up there, good one, Embershard Mine. There's just something about this game, hey. Like, every time I start this game up, I absolutely love it. I'm always excited to get in and do another playthrough, make another character, get into the character, get into the backstory of the character, and it sounds like the wolves are after me. Here's another wolf. Okay, you're not doing too much damage, but you're doing enough that I gotta be careful. And the kill cam, where he didn't actually... Oh, he did die. Okay, there we go. Wolf pelt, I do not have the room for it, I believe. No, I can still... I'm going to take one of these flowers and I'm going to go overweight soon. There we go, there it is. Let's drop some junk. Yeah, we'll drink. We'll drink one of them. And we'll continue on our merry way. And now, that's always very good to take if you can find it. Oh my goodness. Food, drink another couple of them. And here we are in Riverwood, about to start the next segment of the game. However, we'll have to stop it there for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment if you have any recommendations on anything you think I should do regarding the Creation Club content. Anything you think would be very handy to have or helpful to have early on in the game to start me off. And thank you very much for watching if you've made it this far.